2, 3, 4.
Are we on?
Yeah.
Yes, we're on, are we? Is that thing working?
That's great, yeah.
We are back in the space for our first session of our summer term and our first session since lockdown. I am very excited, as I am sure everybody else is. And look at these shiny new green chairs, aren't they something, eh?
Hey,
Hello!
hello.
Oh, it's so nice to meet you.
I feel excited, I really do. Since I heard from Jules, who told me that the group was coming back this week, I've been doing tallies to keeping up with to this day. It's felt like a bit of normality, and to see everybody in the flesh, face to face, has been words can't explain.
Good to be back with people that I know and seeing people that I haven't seen for ages in flesh as opposed to on a damn screen.
After the lockdown, I was a bit nervous. I felt like I was starting all over again. And I'm excited to see how the script goes. And I'm glad to be amongst what I call my family. Because, I miss them. I've missed them really badly in person. It's not the same over Zoom.
So the end of last term finished on a bit of a high for you guys because you all became fully fledged performers. Because that's what we did last year, because we're amazing. So this year we thought we want to keep the momentum going, and also we did decide, if you remember, that it would be fun to do something with a script.
Yeah.
So, well, we have decided on a play that we're going to work with called The Play That Goes Wrong. The premise of the play is that it is a theatre company trying to put on a play, but they keep getting everything wrong because of the kind of characters that they are, because of the group dynamics and stuff. And the reason we chose it is because we thought, with the group that we have got so many different characters and different kinds of personalities and all of this in our group anyway, so it was about trying to find a play that brought that out.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you have enjoyed the break, and we will be resuming this evening's performance in just a couple of moments.
He too was murdered on the same evening in cold blood.
The only thing we don't know is who the murderer is.
And he lashed out at Charles. A crime of passion, perhaps, but there it is.
Your magnifying glass, Inspector.
Thank you, Thomas.
We know that his fiancée was getting it up, was involved in a sordid affair.
Thank you, Jeremy. Jeremy, can I ask you to do me a favour? Because we're having real problems hearing you. It's going really robotic. Is it possible you could...
His fiancée was involved in getting it up in a sordid affair with his own brother, Cecil. How would my sister behave in such a way?
In overalls and with a beard, pipe and pair of...
Secateurs.
Thank you, Greg. Secateurs. And a pair of secateurs. Holding a lead. A lead? Okay. Holding a lead.
I think being with in-house through the pandemic, it gave me at least some sense of normality. Even being on Zoom.
I would like you to think of 5 things that you are grateful for and write them down, please.
Well, the thing that's made me feel good is having my nephew down.
Well, for me, it's not been easy for anybody else, but especially with technology and figuring out how to get on Zoom and stuff.
In-house has been very supportive. You felt not alone with in-house. How you feel is not unique to you. You don't feel isolated, like you're the only one that's going through it. You know, the fellow in-housers are there.
Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to do the play that went wrong because we haven't been able to get the rights for it, because whoever's written it doesn't want us to do it. So that's rubbish. Can we get a boo? Boo! Can we have more of a boo? Come on in, Ham.
Do you know who it was? And I'm going to tell you who it was. It's the inspector guy. He wrote the play.
What we can do is a brand new piece that's slightly influenced by what we have already begun to learn. And because
No, we've got to change it. We haven't got to condense it.
So more to the point, okay. And what else? What other bits would we like to include in it?
I think that should be swapped for Aunt Lavinia, and that should be, Jules with an eyeglass.
But whatever you guys get on Tuesday as well, there'll be parts of what Paul do contribute.
I think you need to shorten it.
Yes.
It needs to be.
Do we have to stay rooted to the whodunit idea, or are we open to anything?
It's got to be natural.
Yeah.
All the characters within it got to be very natural.
Yeah.
And it's got to be, you've got to put your own spin on it, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yes, and it is comedy.
Funny, we're putting that one on
It's
there.
a comedy of errors. None of us are redeemable, if you understand what I mean. And Trevor knows this. I know who the murderer
So
is.
leave this one with me. Next week we'll have a play about with something. On today's agenda, we are going to be problem solving, because I've already written our script, and it is the show that's going to go right.
Please put your hands together for...
Dun, dun, dun!
There's been a murder!
Hang it all, Charlie. If you won't come out, I'll come in.
As always, Perkins is right. My brother was hiding a deep sense of melancholy, resentment.
Horror. This entire cast entered here beside themselves are shot.
All the way through, the idea of who done it chopped and changed, and it was always Greg and Paul that were talking about what could have happened, who could have done it, how it might have happened. And throughout our rehearsals, those two kind of developed a bit of an in-joke to where it could have been their characters that had done it. So when it came toward creating the last scene, I kind of just offered it to them to see if they wanted to do it, because also, like I said, Paul's done quite a lot in sharing ideas, and he's helped me write a few parts of the script. So I just kind of wanted to give them have a bit of onus on something, really. I think it's a graduation of their skill set now, if you know what I mean. Like they're not just about learning lines and stuff, they're devising and creating theatre, so it's a bit of it's just giving them a chance to do that, I think, before hopefully next term, who knows what they'll go on to make.
It gave us a challenge to come up with something and to tie all the loose ends together.
It's a double-edged sword, really, because as soon as they give you that creative ability, you think, yes, oh, I can think of this, and I can think of that, and you've got a dozen things that you can think of to write. And then when it comes down to a bit of cold white paper and a pen, suddenly your brain goes blank. Apart from breathing and looking, that's the only thing your brain can do.
Definitely add the indubitably bubbly messed up.
Do that and then
indubitably
just go,
bubbly.
and then cut it.
Damn it, yes sir.
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, exactly. And then the bit that you added, in need of a butt line. So, we're a week out. It's 6 in the morning. We've all been grafting since last night. Yeah, we've been putting a lot of work in. We've had Greg and Paul write the last scene. Phenomenal. Everyone's working really hard, and I'm just drinking coffee and watching magic happen.
I'm proud of what I've done. I just hope we can pull the whole thing off, and people like it.
Yeah. The words can't put into.
You can't put it into words.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can't swear, but I want to. It's that sort of reaction at the moment. It's
Crems, golly gosh.
It's that near to performing, and I've got nerves. So
It's joyful. It's funny.
Yeah.
It's great.
I'm looking forward to it, but I'm a bit nervous as well. Trying to fit all the lines and remembering them, that's a bit of a challenge.
So I've got a hat, now I've got an apron to try on. So I'm just going to try that on now and see what happens.
I am really excited, actually, really excited. There's been loads of prep that's gone into this. Me, Nat, Nick and everyone in the group has been working really hard on it. The cast are going ham, which means take it off. Take it off. Take it off.
How dare you?
Take two. The whole group have worked really hard on it. I think it's going to be really special. I know everyone's really nervous, so am I, but I still think it's going to be a brilliant show, so looking forward to it.
The bit that I've really enjoyed is the fact that we've managed to keep it going. Like, I tell you what, this group, the resilience in this group is absolutely admirable. Because a lot of the people, a lot of us have difficulties, you know, when the world wasn't going through pandemic time and stuff like that. So the fact that the group have committed and kept coming each week, but not only keep coming each week, but got significantly better at their craft during this time. We've had our own experience of theatre while the world has been locked away from theatre, and I'm really proud of them for that. Because they could have given up, they could have stopped coming, they could have turned up and not had any energy, but they didn't. They've come and we've just carried on as normal, really, and that, I think that's been my favourite part.
Ladies and gentlemen, mesdames and messieurs, welcome to the In-House Theatre Company, original and authentic production of There's Been a Murder.
They wouldn't make out here for days in this snowstorm.
Very good, sir. What shall I
Feel like Cloud 9.
Brilliant, brilliant, yeah. Really happy about it.
Jeremy, quick! Your brother's dead!
Flammable and corrosive, sir.
Oh, it was okay, I suppose. It was all right. But my brilliant genius didn't shine through, I thought, as much.
Let me kiss you just once.
Max! We must tread carefully. It would be easy for the two of us to become implicated in Charles's death.
Rio de Janeiro, here we come.
I'm feeling proud of everybody, not just myself, but for everybody. We all did a great job.
Daunting, scary, and glad it's bloody over.